And welcome to a WAC Chat. I'm Andy Katz. Pleased to be joined by our Tarleton State women's basketball head coach, Bill Brock. Bill, 18, you're down. You're down 18. It looks bleak at that point, and you come all the way back to an unbelievable victory. And now you're in a position, you were going to play Abilene Christian just after you got clipped by them a couple of weeks ago. So momentum has shifted. Tell me how you pulled off that epic comeback.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's one of those things where it was going really bad one direction and it got there fast. And I really did not do a whole lot of anything great. I mean, I started substituting people and trying to find a group that played good together. And we finally got on a little bit of a roll. And I think the key was, uh, we made some shots, which, everything always goes smoother when you make shots. But we cut it to four. And then that gummit, we come back out, start the second half, and they go on another little roll and get down nine. We get down nine. So here we are. We got to fight our way back again. And it was just it's sort of a weird game. I mean, we go and then we go down nine, and you get to the fourth quarter, and at one point we were either up seven or nine, and then we had two empty possessions, and I didn't do a good job I got the ball in the right person's hand. I just didn't call the right set to get the right kind of shot, and that was my fault. And so with 7 seconds to go, they're inbounding the ball on their end of the floor right in front of their bench, 7 seconds to go with a chance to tie it. And it was a play supposed to be a flare screen type play, and there was a shot that went up, and that started the chaos in the lane, and the ball changed hands. No, one or two times there, maybe as much as three. And so the referee comes out of the pile and underneath saying game's over, and I was very relieved, to say the
What
least.
is it about this group, though? The no quit in this group when things go sideways the way they did.
Well, I think, that's a credit to our kids finally, Andy, getting used to each other and becoming accustomed to playing with one another. It's taken us a long time to do that this year. Had 12 new players. Only had one player coming back that played all the time last year. And you're seeing all across the country. I mean, people that it's just taken a while for things to materialize, and it's taken a little longer than I hoped. But hopefully, we can hit a stretch here. We got 6 games left, and the main thing we're looking for, and what we've had trouble with this year, is consistency. We played a good game, then we'd have a so-so game, then we'd play good and another so-so. So, win or lose, I'm just looking for consistency down the stretch.
So let's look at this Abilene game because it was a one possession game last time. How do you beat them this time?
Well, the first thing you got to do is that you need to handle the presses, which we have not done a good job of in the last 2 games. We've had turnovers combined that have turned into 30 plus points for them. So we got to handle that first. And then probably the second thing, you could flip these two. You must guard 5 players that are going to be out on the perimeter and capable of shooting the 3-point shot. When they lost the first time we played ACU, Meredith Mays she got hurt in the fourth quarter, and since that time she's had her knee surgery and stuff. So what they've done, they inserted a post player that shoots a three, and they try to pull you out away from the basket. And we try to play with a post, and they're not accustomed to coming out there all the time. But we did a decent job the last time, and I was really proud of our effort. The first time we played them, we were down 10 at half. The second time we played them, we were tied at half, and actually had the lead, I think, going into the fourth quarter by two. And But you know, they got players, they got kids over there that have been together for 3 years now. They've played over 100 games together, and that makes a big difference. And we got to overcome that. We got to handle the press better, eliminate turnovers, and then we got to defend the multiple sets they throw at you.
And lastly, Bill, I mean, the men's and women's side are doing with the 3 times because of the only 7 schools. Lot of scouting. You know each other very well. All these teams do. It is what it is. It's what you guys are doing here in this year before the tournament. What are your thoughts on round 3 in the final stretch?
Well, I anticipate that this will be very interesting. I think you're probably going to see some things thrown out by folks that they haven't shown before. And then after we see that, then what's people going to change for the conference tournament? So I don't know. I jokingly said to some people, I said, we ought to know people that we are defending. We ought to know their favorite color and their best friend's name and all that stuff because it's just I've never been through like something like this in my life of playing someone 3 times.
Well,
I understand the reasoning for it,
yep.
and it is what it is. And next year will be a different situation.
And as you said, it could be 4 times. We shall see.
Could be.
Yeah. Well, it will be there will be someone you play 4 times.
Exactly.
Obviously, and we'll see how many of those.
Exactly.
Bill, appreciate your time and good luck this weekend.
All right. Thank you so much. Go Texans.